Morning guys, here we are in a field of P006T78R soybeans. As you can see, they're just coming into their fourth trifoliate leaf in terms of staging. So we just wanted to cover off a couple of things you might be seeing in the field. One is you're starting to see a lot of soybean fields show up with yellow spots. There's one back over here, and you'll see the whole field peel off and turn back green at some point. This field is probably in its second or third day of recovery for the most part. So what's happening there is those soybeans are essentially done using up the soil residual nitrate, and they're converting over to using the nodules that they formed for making their own nitrogen. So just wanted to highlight a couple of things. We've soaked some plants here, if you want to zoom in on these, Nathan. So essentially we've got nodules right where the seed was, which essentially will be coming from the liquid inoculant that we put on the seed. And then we've also got some good nodulation on these lateral roots here. And that's essentially from the granular inoculant that you put in furrow. So you'll also see that we sliced 3 nodules open here, and they're starting to be a bright pink or red inside, and that's a good indication that they're actively fixing nitrogen. So the other thing you may be noticing in the field is some of your new soybean leaves are appearing kind of puckered or pulled in, and this is just a result of the recent rapid growth. So we're just nicely seeing soybeans take off here in the last 10 days, and this puckered growth is as a result of that rapid growth. So nothing to be concerned with. Hi guys, just a real quick refresher on the staging for canola sclerotinia fungicide. We're in a field of 46H75 here that's starting to get close. Essentially we want to be in between the 20 and the 50% bloom stage. At 20%, if we count the flowers on our main stem, we're basically around 14 to 16 flowers. By the time we get to 20 flowers on this main stem, and we're probably starting to see the first petal drop of these early flowers, we're in that 30% flower range. The idea behind targeting 30% is that's ideally when the most flowers will be open in the field. So that's our target range. Good morning guys, here we are in a field of our new 72-day corn hybrid P7211HR. As you can see, it's doing really well, a little more than knee high by 1st of July, so that's fantastic. But just kidding. So we're in this field here, and the staging is between V4 and V5. So hopefully at this point your weed control on your fields are under control. You're at a point here now where if you need to be in with some partner or other options, the corn is large enough that it can handle it. But keep in mind that critical weed-free stage between emergence and V6 in terms of setting some yield potential. The only other thing I wanted to comment on is if you're considering putting some inoculant in with your silage this fall, if you want to order that now and put it on your spring invoicing, there's opportunities for you to save some additional money on the cost of that inoculant. Nathan will put a link into the video here that will lead you to the inoculant return on investment calculator, and I'd really encourage you to go in and input some numbers there. It'll just prompt you for your the tonnage you're doing, the value you want to put on grain corn, the value you want to put on the silage. And for the most part in our area here, we just need something that's going to protect that front end in siling. We're not doing a lot of feeding in summer, and the face of the piles being freshened on a pretty regular basis through the winter. So if you have questions, by all means give me a shout. Otherwise, the sooner you order that inoculant, the more you're going to save on it. So